Mental illness affects 19% of adult population, 46% of teenagers, and 13% of children each year. People struggling with their mental health may be in your family, live next door, teach your children, work in the next cubicle, or beside you. However, only half of those affected receive treatment, often because of the stigma attached to mental health. The two most common mental health conditions are anxiety disorders and mood disorders. More than 18% of adults each year struggle with some type of anxiety disorder, including post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, panic disorder, panic attack, generalized anxiety disorder, and specific phobias. Mood disorders, such as depression and bipolar depression, affect nearly 10% of adults each year and characterized by difficulties in regulating one's mood.
Although the general perception of mental illness has improved over the past decades, studies show that the stigma against mental illness is still powerful, largely due to the media stereotypes and lack of education, and that people tend to attach negative stigmas to health conditions at far higher rate than to other diseases and disabilities such as cancer, diabetes, and disease. Stigma affects not only the number of seeking treatment, but also the number of resources available for proper treatment. Stigma and misinformation can feel like overwhelming obstacle for someone who is struggling with a mental health condition. Here are powerful things that you can do to help. Showing individual respect and acceptance remove a significant barrier to successful coping with their illness. Having people see you as an individual and not as illness can make the biggest difference for someone who is struggling with their mental health. Advocating within our circles of influence help ensure these individuals have the same rights and opportunities as other members of your church, school, or community. Learning more about mental health allow us to provide helpful support to those affected in our families and communities.